What's up, galera? So hey, with Gingaandgrowstrong, and I'm back with another tutorial. One promised a few times ago, but I botched the footage and I only took a picture of my crotch down, so that's not good. So now I reshot the footage and now we're ready to rock and rumble, and today we're going to talk about the CDO Style study. If you don't know what CDO is, that's Cordão de Ouro. It's a type of group. I mean, it's a group and they have a particular style now. They're used to being very tricky, a lot of ground movements, a lot of weave throughs, a lot of things, a lot of ground movement, and very nice style. Probably one of the biggest groups in the world right now, if not the second biggest. And their style is unmatched in its, I guess, like its uniqueness, where you can see a guy that's CDO, or they have a CDO lineage. I remember that I told you that whenever you become an instructor or a monitor, or usually the process is you can start your own group with your own name, and you can still be underneath your master and everything like that. So there's a lot of spin-offs of Cordão de Ouro and CDO groups. So they may be like CDO Ginga Brazil, or Ginga Brazil CDO, or Passa Frente CDO. And there's a whole other story behind it, which I'm not going to get into today, why they needed to do that in the United States. It was copyrighted and blah, blah, blah by someone else who, anyway, we'll get to that maybe in another video. But, so you can tell that their style is from a CDO lineage, the way that they play, a lot of Passa Frente, and I'm going to go over some basic ways. So I always said that you could start Capoeira at any age and play Capoeira at any age. This particular style is bad on the knees. And I had a buddy who used to be in CDO for a long time. He had that, it ruined his hips, and the moves are cool as long as you're strong. So I don't recommend this as your first style. Learn your fundamentals first, like the way that I teach it. Our style, anybody could kick and dodge and play capoeira and do some minor acrobatics. These ones, to turn yourself inside out, it's kind of hard on the body. But I'm going to give you 7 different techniques so that you can model your game after Cordão de Ouro. And some of them are going to be easy, and anybody could do. Some of them are going to be intermediate, and I saved a couple that are pretty tough that are going to need some work to be done. So this was in response to a request for a Ginga like Mestre Ivan. And one thing you have to understand is that Mestre Ivan is using Cordão de Ouro, is that he has very good fundamentals. Of course, he's a master. So if you don't have good kicks, straight kicks, solid timing, it's going to be hard to play like him. So I'm going to give you some easy copy moves that you could regurgitate and start playing, like add them into your game, and hopefully get you playing a little more with CDO style if you like. Okay, without further ado, let's get started, galera. Simbora.
Okay, we're going to start simple. We're going to start with our Estancia, or Passa Frente, actually, what they call this one. We're going to show you an easy one, Estancia and a little wall. This is a very common dodge that Cordão de Ouro guys like to use, and this works good with cross Ginga. This means when you're going against the grain, not Gingaing, mirroring somebody, but opposite directions. So, and if somebody ever catches you, like throwing you a spinning kick across your face, this is a great bailout move. It is very hard on the knees, like I'm saying. It takes a lot of control engaging all your knees. Knees go down, hips come out. So here's an example. So I will do another video using this with a partner with, but this is typical CDO style dodge. And here's an easier version called Estancia. So we went ahead and modified it going down. So there's not so much pressure on the knees. Still a little bit, but not as much as the first one, as Passa Frente. And you use it the same way. If you start dodging like this, going into a kick, so remember that you would be facing the kick, if you're going against your torso, and you would use that kick. So that's very CDO. So now we're gonna make it one harder. Okay, so this is what would they call this? I would call this Passa Frente with one leg out. This is very nice. You can put it like a needle. That elongated leg goes right underneath their kick, like if they're throwing a meia lua chico passo. You go right into the kick, you put it in there, and maybe now since I've explained it, you'll start seeing the way these CDO guys use this. This is very nice. When I first started training their style and exploring their style, this is very awesome. So this goes right into the kick, and you're able to hole right after them, and most likely right after that throw a meia lua chico passo right after them. So this allows you to come very nice. So we're going to go ahead and add that to a combination so that you can use right away. Meia lua, Passa Frente, and you can add a meia lua at the end or not. Meia lua, boom, hips up. They're all hips. All these moves are all hips. Start using this, and you'll see how the similarities that the guys in CDO use. They use this all the time. These are just basic fundamentals. I wanted to explain something that anybody could do. Okay, so anybody, chubby hubby, or someone else not, you know, be able to do without having to get so awesome. So okay, we're gonna add in some style Ginga. Number 2, our second move. So whenever you Ginga, you know that you're front and the back. This is just gonna walk out of style. You see a lot of stylistic people using this. Not just CDO guys, but a lot of CDO guys use this. So as you Ginga, instead of just Gingaing back, you're gonna step all the way back. So you have to know the positions. Here's the other variation. You're gonna actually jump back now. So instead of Gingaing back to that back, you're going to Ginga back to that triangle and then jump right back in. So this is a lot about timing also. See how you're regularly Gingaing like that? Boom. Instead you're going to double hip, switch your hips. Enjoy that one. Okay, third one. We're going to go for a kind of ground acrobatic move, and it's the jump into a handstand. And it's very easy. We're going to do it at whole lane. So as your whole lane, you're going to go back where you came from, tighten up, and add this into your game. You'll do it a lot. And you'll even see a more advanced version of the CDO guys where they start twisting their hips to hold their handstand and kind of unlock their hip as their legs are kind of like in a scissor, and they're going left and right. It shows awesome control. This is just something easy and simple for you to add into your game as you pose. Now remember, they may try to headbutt you, so be ready to get out of that position. Okay, moving on to the fourth one. This is just meia lua de frente from the back. Anybody could do this. But a lot of the CDO guys use this in their game. When you integrate these easy moves, okay, all together, all 7 tips that I have for you, more like 10, I gave you some variations, okay, you'll start emulating their game. So very easy, start adding that in. Here's an awesome move we're going to use with meia lua de frente. So as you meia lua de frente, someone goes into banda you or trip you, you're going to switch your hips midway through and go into a Ginga chiva. Now, this is very CDO style, but this is very functional. This is actually one anybody can do and anybody could use. This is very functional. So you go into Ginga chiva, meia lua de frente, you see them trying to sweep you, and you change your mind and go back to Ginga chiva behind them. And like I said, I'll do another video with actual partner work. We'll start integrating this, and you've got your style. Okay, moving on to the last one. We're going to go volta pra cima. Now this is a tough one. You're going to need back strength, queda de rins, bridge. You're going to need all of that flexibility. You're going to need all of that. And once you start getting it, knees down just like passa French. Float yourself, and then you're going to spin to the back elbow, not the near elbow. Okay, volta pra cima. So once again, you add this in a combo, the base, passa French, into volta pra cima. This is how these guys use this. Okay, so make sure you go back through all the moves. Very simple, easy 7 little moves that I gave you. Okay, start integrating them into your game, and if you want to get more like CDO. All right.
All right, hope you enjoyed that CDO study. Okay, a group of Corda de Ouro. Like I said, pretty hard on the knees, some like that last one, volta pra cima. If you want to get started on some of these basic ground movements, I recommend my at-home study course. Oriecg Capoeira Ground Game System Part 1. This is from absolute beginner to intermediate level. I'll put the link in the description. Or you got the basics, you're ready to take on some of the more advanced stuff. Then I have Oriecg Capoeira Ground Game System Part 2, where it's intermediate to advanced level. Very awesome moves, and it takes you from, like I said, step 0 to intermediate, and then intermediate to advanced. Very awesome moves, and there's a lot of ground game. There's not a lot of there's some of the CDO stuff in there, so you'll like that, but also some other just regular strong moves that aren't as hard on the body as a lot of that knee stuff is. So, till next time, galera, Gingaandgrowstrong. Ashe.
And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ginga and Grow Strong.